While the Iranian people are fighting for regime change, the Iran regime lobby in the US, Nayak, is busy trying to reclaim the narrative, making it one of reform and not regime change. But the Iranian people aren't calling for reform, they're calling for regime change. Nayak isn't just a group which advocates for US-Iran relations. They're an active body of the Iranian regime. Now their activists are trying to twist the protests into an issue of forced hijab or of economic stressors. Anything to avoid admitting the reality. The people are saying no to the Islamic regime. Their main talking point is that the West should make an Iran deal and lift sanctions, as if that's what's causing the protests. Nayak founder Trita Parsi and Nayak activists such as Nagar Mortazavi and Eli Geranmaya of the European Council on Foreign Relations, as well as Hoda Katebi, a hijabi fashion influencer, have all called for sanction relief. Of course, Nayak wouldn't be an Iran regime lobby without hating Israel and being anti-Semitic. In addition to running ads accusing U.S. officials of working in the service of Israel, they also donated to the campaigns of Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, two of the most anti-Semitic members of Congress ever. Omar even received an award from them. Now, while sanctions have made life harder for Iranians, if sanctions are removed with the Islamic regime still in power, none of that money will go to the Iranian people. It will end up in Syria, Yemen, or Gaza in the hands of terrorists, or maybe in the pockets of regime leaders. And that is the real reason Nayak and its activists are lobbying for sanction relief so aggressively. Nayak reformists want to preserve the Islamic regime at any cost, but the regime cannot be reformed. The problem isn't economics or forced hijab, it's lack of free speech, free expression, free press, lack of due process, torture, corruption, funding of global terrorism, gender apartheid, and more. That's why rich, poor, young, old, men and women are all protesting in the streets of Iran with one common goal: an end to the Islamic regime. To minimize the protests to being merely about hijab or economics is a slap in the face to those who have already given their lives in this fight. Nayak cannot be trusted.